In this question, the underlined portion begins after the main clause that reads, Yellow Jacket's number among the social wasps. So we have a comma after the clause, and we have this wasps living in a society where they consist of females. So when we take a vertical scan at the beginning of these answer choices, we can see that all of these are modifier constructions. Was living, was that live, which means living. So what kind of modifiers are they in the first place? A and B are appositive modifier constructions. And remember that appositives are noun modifiers. A simple way to remember an appositive would be a simple example like Apple, a smartphone manufacturer, is a very valuable company. In this case, a smartphone manufacturer acts as a modifier for Apple. It's just giving us extra information. And an appositive can be placed anywhere close to that noun. So it can be placed in front of the noun. So this can also be rephrased as a smartphone manufacturer, comma, Apple, or it can be placed after the noun as well. So in this case, wasp living in a society or wasp that live in a society is giving us more information about these world's social wasps. So these appositive constructions after the noun can perfectly work, but the original sentence has a problem. It says where they consist of. They is a plural pronoun. And obviously, this plural pronoun needs a logical plural antecedent, a plural noun that it properly refers to. If we check the sentence, we have these wasps, we have these social wasps, we have yellow jackets, we have plenty of plural nouns, but I wouldn't want to eliminate this on the basis of pronoun ambiguity. I'd rather say that whatever noun you substitute in this pronoun's place, this makes absolutely no sense. Are we trying to say that the yellow jackets consists of females, or the wasps consists of females, or the social wasps consists of females? No, right? We're trying to say that the society consists of females. So this makes no sense. A goes off. But B does not use that pronoun. Rather, it just says wasps that live in a society consisting of. So this is a present participle modifier which is modifying the society. Wasps that live in a society consisting of females. So this perfectly works. We can hold on to that. Now in C and D, we do not have the appositive constructions, but we rather have relative clauses that start with which means that their society is like this, or which means that they live in a society. Now, either ways, could these relative clauses work? Let's look at an example. Mark got a pay raise, which means he can save more from now. This is something that is very common in speech and is totally fine in speech, but think about it grammatically. See, which is a pronoun, which means it can only refer to a noun, and the noun in front of it is pay raise. So are we trying to say that the pay raise means he can save more money, or getting a pay raise means he can save more money? So when you think about it logically, it's him getting a pay raise that means he can save more from now, right? So on the GMAT, this idea that a pronoun can actually take the place of a clause construction is very erroneous. GMAT hates a pronoun referring to a clause. A pronoun's function is only to refer back to a noun. So when we look at these two constructions, which means that these wasps live in a society or that the society has certain characteristics, we just have to understand that this which cannot refer to this whole clause of yellow jackets number among the social wasps. It would rather be only referring back to social wasps. So the social wasp means that they are living in a certain society. So these two relative clauses make absolutely no sense. C and D can be eliminated. Now in E, We have a present participle modifier put at the end of the clause. Remember that a present participle modifier at the end of the clause modifies the entire clause in front of it and applies to the subject of that clause. So, living in a society that is cooperative, organized, this construction modifies the clause in front of it that yellow jackets number among the world's social wasps, and of course applies to the subject yellow jackets, and that might seem to make sense, but the real problem is in this list. We see the conjunction and we can notice that there is a list of three characteristics: cooperative, organized, and it consists of. So this and can be used to check the concept of parallelism. So this and is connecting a list of items, and we can see that we have certain adjectives that the society is cooperative, organized, and it consists of. We have a pronoun and a verb here and not an adjective, which means this is not a proper list. This breaks the parallelism, so E goes off. So our right answer choice here is B for Bravo.